us.
Didn't even get to cross.
Okay. I yell over to the man who's banging on the door. Run along. We'll talk to the blacksmith and see if we can get that fixed.
He starts running backwards down the road, and he points at you and he says, Thank you! I will not forget you not breaking my legs! Have a great time!
Alright. After he runs off, I look towards Stone Snoop and Liliana, since you, Sparky, are still over by the door.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can break into this place and see what's going on in there and find that sword.
And I think the three of us should stay watch. Spark is already at the door, so I think he should go in.
Okay.
Alright, Sparky, how are you breaking in?
I gesture for you guys to come back into the group so we can talk together. Alright, Sparky, we need you to go inside and see if you can locate the sword that man was talking about.
Okay.
And see if you can find any other weapons and see what's going on inside. While you're doing that, Stone Snoop, I think you should be the distraction. We can use some of your spells to distract the citizens. Like, you can make a ball of light. Just do whatever you can to distract them.
Sparky, I do have these tools.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to use them?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll use them to go.
I hand over my thieves' tools to Sparky so he can break in.
Okay. So you're going to try to pick the lock?
Yeah. I was going to break it down with my arm, but I feel like that'll cause too much commotion, so... Yeah, I'll use the tools. I'll use the tools to pick the door.
So, 13, you hear the tumblers in the lock click into place.
Okay.
The door unlocks.
Cool.
Also, while this is happening, I am a ways away from the building or castle, and I'm distracting everyone.
Since you are the loudmouth
of the group.
Yes.
How are you choosing to distract the local townsfolk?
Pretty much all I have is the orb ball thing, right? That goes like 10 feet, whatever.
So you summon, you cast your prestidigitation. You summon the 5 light balls, but you do it in such a way that they can't tell they're incorporeal, and you start to make gestures like you're juggling them. And you maneuver the balls in such a way that they start to do patterns as they fly up. So some are zigzagging, some are kind of just going up in a big circle, some are going out from you and then coming back in. You look like you were an amazing juggler. Just putting on this incredible show. The kids are fascinated. So the kids are now running from the green, and they're all surrounding you. Adults are kind of coming in as they see what's going on. The kids cheering and kind of dancing in front of you as you're putting on this spectacular light juggling show. The crowd has begun to disperse. Apparently putting on the same juggling light show for 7 straight minutes ceases to be amusing or entertaining. And two figures are approaching the forge. One of them, you're able to make out, Atreus, you're able to make out as the man who broke away from the crowd earlier. The man next to him, however, is walking with purpose and authority. His chest is out, his head is high. He strikes you as somebody who carries a lot of weight in Fandalen. Oh man, they pissed off the mayor. And you suddenly realize the man that is yelling at Atreus is the mayor of Fandalen.
Dude, I have a bad track record. Oh my god. No.
Impressive. Not only are you so fucking dense that you don't even get people's names as you rob them. You don't even know who runs the town that you're robbing. As far as the goblin situation, that has been a very, very recent occurrence, and their camps have been sporadically moved around. They've been very difficult for us here with no militia to move off. But believe me, three mismatched adventurers and a demon woman are nothing for us here.
I feel like we've gotten off on the wrong foot. We have been meaning to speak with you. We just needed to stop by and restore our equipment with the blacksmith.
Then maybe try to catch Mr. Thornton during business hours.
I don't like being caught with my pants down. This is not fun.
Next time, stop jerking in 10 squares, all I'm saying.
Your town people aren't happy. From what we heard, the Red Clan is basically taxing your people, and they can't stay in business. Wouldn't you like your town to be thriving again?
You can see color is rising in his face. He is getting angry again. However, he takes a second and he breathes heavily before responding. I can't say that a group of adventurers coming into my town, being here for less than 15 minutes, and breaking into a forge are the best judges of a situation in the town I run.
You run a town that's corrupt.
No.
No. Sorry to say this. You run a town that's corrupt.
Great. Okay.
I'm gonna fuck you all over. Sorry, y'all.
Oh boy.
Can they do like a persuasion roll?
I apologize for this in advance. I really do. He turns to Atreus and he says, "If you do not get that beast under control, you will no longer be welcome here. I do not talk to demons."
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I gesture over towards Stone Snoop. Hey. Wizard hand.
Hi.
Wizard hand. Need to calm her down. Like, calm her down.
Yeah, so then I was still doing the orb thing, right?
No,
so then
that stopped. Like,
that's done.
That stopped a while
Okay, so then
ago.
well, no, I was still distracting. So I then go over to where you guys are, and I grab the mayor on the using the I don't remember exactly what it.
Okay, Stone Snoop. Two things I need you to do. One, stealth check. If you're able to sneak up on him before he notices you and moves away suspiciously.
14 plus stealth 16.
Okay. So you do approach him silently. He does not notice you approach. Now please roll a spell check. That's D20.
13 plus which one?
No additions, just the D20.
Okay, yeah. Okay. 13.
And 13 is your spell check minimum, so you do manifest the mage hand. First spell you've cast in like
That worked.
5 attempts. As the magic fills him and he begins to calm down, he kind of looks you guys over. He looks at you guys. Hey buddy, how's it been? He is completely kind of a different person.
hey, hey, we wanted to talk to you about your goblin problem. Is there any way we could go to a tavern or anything like that and discuss this with you?
So I've got a lot of things I got to take care of. What I can do for you is I will send Eldar, sorry, not Eldar, Darren here to the Stonebill Inn, and he'll get you guys a room free of charge on me for the inconvenience, and as thank you for taking care of that goblin situation, I'm going to take my leave. Adieu. I don't know why he says adieu. That is a thing he just said.
Okay. And
He's trying to be fancy.
you said Darren. Is Darren the guy who also witnessed everything?
Yes, and he is sitting there with his mouth agape, just kind of staring at Harbin Wester, the town master.
As the mayor walks away and he has his mouth open, I gesture towards him like, show us the way.
He walks you down very, very cautiously, constantly looking back to make sure you guys aren't trying to pull any nonsense on him. towards the inn. It is on the other side of the stone shield where your wagon is still hitched. And it is a fairly lively place. You hear the sounds of just raucous laughter, and the Stone Bill is a tavern with an inn above it. So it's a two-story building, and he gestures you guys inside. As you enter, the noise becomes this cacophonous just din around you. You can almost feel it. There's a roaring fireplace. There are people singing, people dancing on tables. There are some folks that are just politely eating their duck and drinking a beer at their tables. But for the most part, it is a lively party. There is a bard in the far corner opposite the bar, who is playing this jaunty tune on his lute that has got a lot of people just excited and moving. The barkeep is running back and forth behind this bar, just tossing out tankards of mead and bottles of beer, just trying to keep up with the business going on inside. As you enter, one man, a large man with a big red beard, he raises his tankard and says, "Around for my new friends!" Clearly, he is intoxicated and very excited to see you, for some reason. The barkeep, a small female dwarf named Grista, she shakes her head and sighs, and you can kind of see the visible just anxiety and stress of this order of drinks, on top of all the other orders of drinks she's trying to keep up with. Just kind of take hold of her. She pins her magnificent dwarven beard over her shoulder, and she gets back to work. Quickly identify there is 5 empty seats in a table near the loud, red-bearded man. Near as you can tell, those are the only empty seats anywhere in the tavern.
Okay. All right, let's go sit down, guys.
You're not gonna drink, right? You already have an addiction.
I don't know. I might. Oh yeah, my character does. Oh my god. That's right, I forgot about that. I'm a very good drunk.
Are you now?
It's a town.
Sure.
So as you sit down, the large, loud man with the beard, he wraps his arms around Sparky and Atreus' shoulders, and he shouts, "My name is Lennar! What's yours?"
Get off.
All right, get off. What about your friend here? Where are you two from to have such exotic and original names?
Are you gonna say Neverwinter, or are you gonna say some other city or town?
Neverwinter.
I'm not gonna tell him.
Good old Neverwinter. Haven't been there in an age or so. I do miss the sights. So he kind of looks you guys over, and he notices he does eyeball Sparky's greatsword on his back, and he kind of nods. He's like, "Goblins, huh? That's some small fry compared to what you could be out there hunting. You know, there was a camp of orc raiders seen on the east end of the Tribor Trail on your way in. I can't believe you missed it."
You guys orcs a lot around here?
Not particularly, no. Though, these ones do have a lot of people here scared, running just terrified. We don't know when they're going to come swooping in and take everything from us. The Red Brands have nothing on orcs, if you ask me. You should talk to our town master, Mr. Wester. He'd probably tell you more about the orcs.
What do you say, guys? Should we go speak with the mayor?
I mean, we're already here. Let's at least get some food and drink in us.
As you're talking to Lennar, a young human lady walks up to you. She places several drinks down on the table, both for Lennar and then your adventuring party. And she gives Stone Snoop a bit of a wink and a smile, and then walks away. Lennar turns to you and he says, "Oh, old Elsa's got a thing for you, it looks like."
Elsa? Is that her name?
That's her name.
Does she know how to let it go?
She does not. She is very clingy. Has some very huge issues with commitment, which is why a lot of the men stay away from her.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to just chug one of the glasses like immediately, and then before Stone Snoop can grab his, I take his away. And
No. I give him mine. I slide mine to his.
I already took it. I already took it. You can't give what's already been taken.
All right, we got it. We got some conflicting storytelling going on. So you know what you have to do?
Roll.
Roll a d20. Whoever gets the higher number, their action goes first. Their action goes through.
8.
18.
All right, so he kept his drink. Sorry, bud.
No, I slid my drink in.
Mr. Darren Edermath comes back to your table. He says, "I've cleared it with the tavern keep. Your rooms are upstairs. You have rooms 2 and 4. We figured that the nice woman would like to have her own room."
Yeah. Thank you.
Would you guys want to go see and talk to the mayor? Or was it the mayor? Yeah, we have to go talk to the mayor. You
can talk to the mayor about the Orc Raiders if you want to take on an optional side quest. You do know that there are bandits in town.
Yeah.
You know that the blacksmith is hanging out at the Sleeping Giant, another tavern on the other end of town. You can probably talk to him and see what's going on there.
Bar crawl. I slam Stone Snoop's drink, and I'm like, guys.
You already drank it.
No. I drink.
Oh,
mine.
you gave it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I slam his, and I'm a little loosened up. Like, hey guys, let's go see if we can find that blacksmith.
But wait, how can you handle your alcohol though? That's the real question.
So keep in mind that he is a Goliath, so he has a lot more body mass. So alcohol doesn't affect him quite as quickly as, say, a dwarf or a gnome, and especially not a human.
But now I have something on my stomach. I'm not so grouchy.
Is that why
Also, the flush of the alcohol rises right into his face, and he now has these beautiful rosy cheeks.
You know, Liliana.
No.
As they're getting up, since they didn't touch their drinks, I'm gonna slam theirs back as well.
This is why you have a problem.
Yeah, duh.
As you head towards the direction of the Sleeping Giant, you know it is close to where the mayor's house and close to the manor where you're told that the Red Brands have taken up base. As you approach the bar, you notice there are a couple men outside. They're wearing white shirts with leather vests, leather hide vests that appear to be armor, thick enough to be armor, and they have red scarves kind of coming down from around their neck. They eyeball you suspiciously, and one of them has a hand on his short sword as you walk by. These two men are out in front of the Sleeping Giant. You get the very distinct feeling you're not welcome.
I wave like, hey, over towards them.
I bump you in the arm like.
Don't stop it.
One of the two men scowls. The man with his hand on his short sword tightens his grip on the hilt and spits at your feet.
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me. I yell out, I can do better than that, and I spit, and I aim for his chest.
Roll
a dexterity check, please.
Oh God. 16?
It hits him square in the chest, and he kind of gets this look. He's shocked. He's impressed. Because that was a very impressive shot. 3 feet away, you got him square in the chest. You're not a bad shot, clearly. But he kind of kicks off the wall he was leaning on, and he whistles. Two more heavily armed bandits come out from the bar, and they all draw their weapons. The guy you spit on looks you square in the eyes and says, "Are we about to have a problem, friends?"
No problem at all, mister.
Please don't mind him.
Well, don't forget
I
they're
just been
racist
worried.
towards you, so you're probably not the best person to speak.
The man looks you guys over and he says, "You know, the offense is already done. So it's time for you to leave town, but first, before you can leave the spot you're standing on, you're going to have to give us everything you own. Drop your bags
No.
and be on your way."
No.
All right, everybody, roll for initiative. All right. So they all have their weapons drawn. They are surrounding you. They are probably a good 4 feet away from any of you. Liliana, you are up.
I'm going to pull out my daggers and go for... and state that this is your last chance. I don't want to fight you, but you seem like you do. I
Like,
will go towards the one on my right. Since
Okay.
it's surrounding.
And are you going to attack him?
Yes.
Roll 2d4.
15.
Okay, roll 2d20 or 2d4. Wow!
so 2 of
Hey,
those.
Spark, I think you're like kind of like in a circle.
Hello.
Get it in the box. 3,
Three.
and then one more. 3.
3.
So 6.
Okay, so you deal 6 points of damage to him. He is wounded. Barky, you're up next.
The one closest to me, I'll go up and punch him in the face really hard. Punch.
Do a strength check, d20 plus your strength modifier.
Uh-oh. A 5. And then strength. 4.
You do not connect. As he sees your fist approaching, he ducks under it, and you go right over his head. All right, Atreus, you're up.
Okay. So, the one that's closest to me, since, okay.
And went to the right.
How close is the one closest to me? You said about 4 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
About 4 feet, yep.
Okay. I lunge forward and I go for a right hook.
Okay, d20 plus your strength mod.
16 plus, so 20.
You connect square with his jaw. Roll a d4.
2.
2? All right. Stone Snoop, you're up.
Okay.
Wow.
How close is the closest one towards me?
4 feet.
4 feet. Okay. I get my staff and I swing towards his head.
D20.
20? 15.
And then your strength modifier?
0.
Okay, so
Just
15. You do connect. Roll a d6.
5.
Beautiful. The thing conks him right on his head with a very loud bonking sound. You shout, "Go to horny jail!" No.
That sounds like him, yeah.
You know what? I'm actually going to yell that. I bunk in my head. Go to horny jail.
He does find himself dazed due to the loud and painful thump to the head. All right. So the bandit next to the one that was just attacked by Liliana, he raises his short sword and he brings it slashing down, trying to get her right in the head. What did we say your armor class was?
14.
14. Okay. So a 17 definitely hits you. You take 6 points of damage as it slashes across your shoulder and down your chest. Your chainmail does hold off a good chunk of it, so you're not bleeding terribly, but you are hurt. The bandit that was punched in the face by Atreus, he reels back and he goes for a stabbing motion with his short sword on Atreus. Atreus, what's your armor class?
Armor class, where's that? 10. Uh-oh.
Literally doesn't matter.
I'm dead.
As you see it coming, you grab his hands on his hilt and you yank the sword out of his hand. He is now unarmed and you are holding his short sword.
No.
I have the best luck.
The other bandit that was just attacked by Stone Snoop is in a daze, and he starts swinging his sword, just flailing randomly. He's not quite sure what's going on. His vision is a cloud and a blur. He cannot see anything. He's going to take a +2 or a -2. He rolled a 20. Okay.
Like, now you jinx it. Thanks.
Great news, Stone Snoop. As he swings the sword around wildly, the flat side of it catches you in the head, dealing 3 points of damage to you, and now you are dazed. So now your boss is kind of sitting there, like, almost drunkenly flailing around.
And he yells at you. You go back. You go to horny jail.
Yes! Whatever that means. And then the last bandit, he squares up. This is the one that ducked your fist earlier, Sparky. He squares up and he swings his fist right at you. What's your armor class?
14.
Wow.
Cool. You get hit square in the jaw, and he deals you 3 points of damage. All right, that is the first round. Liliana, we're back at the top.
I use my daggers again and go for his legs to make him fall.
Okay, roll a d20, dexterity modifier.
So 10. I fucking suck today.
He sees it coming. He quickly darts out of the way, dancing around you.
Every time she does something bad, she runs away.
I noticed. Sparky, you're up.
I'm still standing, right? Or did I fall?
Oh, you're still standing.
Okay, perfect.
You're a trained fighter. Probably grew up on bar brawls. It's going to take more than that to knock you off your feet.
Yeah.
Like maybe a wolf jumping on you.
I would like to try to like slide on my knees and then like grab my my iron pot.
And grab his twist, the good old dick twist.
Twist his dick!
And then grab my iron pot and then whack and wipe between the dingleberries.
Okay.
Roll
And
an athletics check.
Ooh.
No, if that was me, I have a +6 on athletics.
Damn.
So 16 and athletics 2. So 18.
So you definitely connect. Go ahead and roll a d8. You're aiming for a very sensitive region, and you're using an iron pot. I think that should do some damage.
I just think you are a terrible person now. Like,
Yeah, you are horrible.
how dare you?
4.
You deal 4 damage straight to his testicular region. He reels back, he grabs his balls, and he says,
It was so high that the audio went out for a second.
I apologize, let me try this again. How could you?
There we go. It kind of went out at the end, but we heard you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try this one more time. No, I'm kidding.
This is the rest of the night.
It is Atreus' turn.
Atreus.
Atreus, you got this.
So I have an unarmed man right in front of me. I literally have his sword.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Can I lunge forward and try and stab him in the midsection with the sword?
Is that what you want to do?
That is what I would love to do. He spit towards me. How dare he?
So roll a strength check.
Alright, so 19 plus 4, that's 23.
You definitely get him. Roll your d6
6.
plus 2 piercing. That is 8 points of damage to his 2 already there. You run him straight through. Your sword goes right through his midsection. You feel it plunge right through, and you sort of lift him up off his feet, hanging there by his just by his stomach. It's a very grotesque sight. You are a gross, terrible human being.
I'm a Goliath, not a human being. How dare you?
But he definitely slouches forward on your sword, and his spark goes out.
Awesome.
Yes.
I love it.
Stone Snoop, you're up.
Okay.
So,
Let's go, Stones.
Now remember, you were dazed.
Yeah. Gosh, I keep forgetting the name. The orbs thing.
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
Yeah.
I can't
Yes.
even say it.
I would do that to try to distract him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your d20 spell check. Now you're going to take a -2 penalty for being dazed yourself. You just took a sword to the face.
So 14.
So your spell goes off, and you launch your lights into the air. As you raise them up, his flailing stops, and he starts to look up there. Goddamn fairies are back! And he starts swinging at those. All right. No, that's all your guys' turns. I still have some bandits to attack with. Okay. Liliana, you're the guy that you just swung at his feet, anyways. As you go down, you swipe at him. He dances around, and then he tries to kick you in the face. He hits you, and you fall back on your ass. You take 1 point of damage. I was really hoping to have killed somebody this encounter. I'm kidding. Sparky, there is a very high-pitched bandit still cupping his balls right in front of you. He is very upset, and he kind of rushes forward and lunges with the headbutt right at you.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You dodge deftly out of the way, and he plummets to the ground face first, and he himself takes 2 points of damage.
Oh man!
These dice have to go to hell. And then the third and final bandit, who is still a little bit dazed, he's starting to come to, and he's shaking a lot of the clouds out of his eyes. He is now focused squarely on the lights dancing in front of Stone Snoop. He swipes his sword and basically just blindly at the air misses everything in front of him, and he is completely distracted. He is very little a threat right now. All right, that is the end of that turn. We're going back to the top. Liliana, you're up. Now you've been knocked to your backside.
I'm on my ass.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to move 20 feet to the right. And then, so drawing 20 feet to the right and then drawing my short bow, would that count as a movement together or movement?
You could do that. How are you moving? Are you getting back up to your feet? Are you you're on the floor on your ass and you just start rolling? What's here? What's your plan here?
I scrummage back up to my feet and then basically
just walk to the right.
Scurry basically to the right 20 feet.
Okay.
And then draw my short bow and aim for his chest and fire.
Sounds good. Do a dexterity check for me.
12.
Once again, soundlessly, your arrow travels through the air, and it thunks loudly through his leather chest piece and into his chest. Roll a d6 for me.
5.
What'd you roll?
5.
The arrow takes him off his feet. He flies about a foot back and lands. He lands on the ground. He was dead before he ever hit it.
Thank God.
Nice.
You killed
All right.
that bow.
Aiming for
Sparky, you're up.
Don't fail us now, Sparky.
Now there is a man who has both his hands on his balls, laying down face first in the dirt in front of you.
Easy kill.
Okay.
You've still got your pot in your hand too.
And you have got so much pot in your hands.
So much. It's amazing.
If the police roll up, you're going to jail for holding. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm kidding.
Can I just grab up my sword and just decapitate him?
Do a strength check for me. D20, strength modifier.
So 12, so strength. 4. 16?
16. Oh, I thought it was 4. I'm like, oh man.
All right, and roll your d8.
7.
Your blade connects with his neck with a sickening thunk as his head starts to roll away.
Nice. High five.
We killed people. Yay!
We're murderers! All right, and then Stone Snoop, you're up.
Wait, isn't
Sorry,
it my turn?
No.
No, it's
No, you killed her.
Oh yeah, no, it is Atreus' turn. You're right.
Yeah. So, everyone's dead except for one guy, right?
Who is swinging at the fairies?
Okay.
Yep.
And he's behind me. Oh wait, no, he's facing me though. Can I take the sword? How big is the sword?
It's a short sword, so it's just a couple feet long.
Okay. Can I throw it like a javelin straight at him, like at his face?
Great. I need you to do two checks for me.
Okay.
Your first one is going to just be a d20 with no modifier.
1.
As you square up the sword, you kind of toss it into the air and you grab it by its blade to get the right grip on it to throw it like a javelin. Unfortunately, you underestimate your own strength and you grip a little too hard and you cut your hand open. Roll yourself a d4. Sorry, I'll actually roll the d4.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of damage
Wow, thanks, me.
and your hand is bleeding. Now, roll a dexterity check, d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Alright, so 14.
14. Roll a d6 for damage.
Okay, d6 for damage. 6. Where did my dice go now?
The sword flies through the air and connects squarely with the temple of the man's head and sinks itself into his skull. He falls to the ground dead, and the weight of the sword breaks his neck and turns it to stare at you, very uncomfortably.
Yes, I love killing. It's the best. Okay.
All right.
Bad
I
because
killed the
we
last
could
guy, but I hurt myself because I'm just amazing.
Everybody everybody receives 100 experience points.
Yay!
Okay, so you're now standing over the corpses of your fallen prey. As you go through the corpses, you note one of you pulls a crumpled up note from the pocket of one of the bandits.
All right, which one of us picks it up?
Which one of you picked it up?
Oh, Chandler, you just grabbed a piece of paper. What did you pick up?
Yeah, what'd you pick, Chandler?
Yeah, I picked it up.
All right, Stone Snoop, he picked up the paper.
Okay, so Stone Snoop, you are holding a letter. As you read it, it's written in common. It basically just says, once you've dealt with them, return to the manor.
Aren't we going to the manor for the manor?
You were headed to the bar, the Sleeping Giant, to check on the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's right.
When you were accosted by 4 Red Brand bandits.
Okay.
Now you know that the bandits have made their base inside the manor.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think we should head there?
We're already here at the bar. Let's go and find that blacksmith.
Alright.
And maybe get a drink.
No.
I put out in my pocket.
Sounds good. All right. So as you enter the Sleeping Giant, you notice it is a ramshackle tap room at the east end of town. There are 4 more Red Brand bandits inside. They're kind of just perched over barrels or leaning against the wall. One of them is sitting at a table. Nobody's making any sounds. All the eyes in the room look up and stare at you. It's incredibly uncomfortable, and you can tell that the atmosphere is 1,000% the polar opposite of the Stone Bill.
great. It's a lot of fun.
One of the thugs, he eyes you up and down, and he says, well, there's a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us?
We're looking for the blacksmith.
You notice slouched over the bar itself is a man, and he hasn't moved. He didn't look up to see you guys. He didn't respond to the bandit's taunt. He's just slouched over the bar. The guy who was taunting you just kind of points and he goes,
Okay. Thank you. All right. Do we all want to walk in, or just like one of us?
I said we all walk in.
Okay. We all walk up to the.
Or maybe 2 of us walk in and 2 of us stay outside.
Or no, we're all inside already. It's just like 2 of us like stay at the entrance, or 2.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
All right. So 2 of us are gonna stay at the entrance. I'm gonna go talk to the blacksmith. Who's coming with me? You've got range, so I say you stay near the door.
Back.
And I'll go with you.
All right, so Sparky, Liliana are going to stay near the door. Snoop and I are going to go walk up to the blacksmith.
Okay. As you approach the blacksmith, he still isn't moving. But you do notice in his side that was facing away from the door is a dagger. The wound around the dagger is dried, like that dagger's been sitting there for a while and the blood is no longer flowing. You notice the man is, in fact, very dead.
Shit. Well, I guess I'm not getting my axe fixed.
Stone Snoop, roll a perception check.
God damn it.
Oh, ooh, 20.
A perfect 20, huh?
Yeah, look, I'm not even joking. I'm not even pulling your. Fuck, I'm not even pulling your strings.
Look at the cheating. Look at the cheating. He
dare
modified that. He photoshopped it.
That is
No.
yeah, that's clearly photoshopped. Those are Google images.
As you look over the corpse, you notice there is a slip of paper in a pouch hanging at his waist that has been undisturbed.
In his pouch?
Yeah, so there's a pouch hanging off of his hip that's facing you guys. There's a slip of paper inside there.
I stand next to him with my hand close to the pouch.
Okay. Are you gonna grab the paper? Okay.
No. As you get close to the corpse, the bandits in the room start laughing, just an uproarious kind of almost insulting laughter. And the guy who had taunted you before, he says, "Look, puppies, this is what happens. This is what happens when you owe the Red Brands money."
So I guess I'm not getting a drink.
We don't serve mongrels. Get out.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna walk towards the exit. Are you coming with me, Stone Snoop, or are you gonna? What are you gonna do? I'm going towards the exit. I'm not. There's too many of them.
I grab the paper as I'm walking towards the exit.
Roll a d20. Add sleight of hand.
Wow, 21.
Okay, you successfully grab the paper without anybody noticing you.
Okay.
You take the instead of putting it in there, you take the whole pouch right off the body, and you quickly stuff it inside of your robes, and then you follow Atreus back to the door.
What do you guys want to do now?
Leave?
Well, obviously. Can we go back to the other tavern?
You absolutely can, if you want to.
You guys want to go back to the other tavern?
Well, why, though?
The safe had dwarven writing on it, and there was a very attractive bearded dwarven lady serving drinks.
Oh, you
that was interested in you.
I might be able to use my flirting to like get her back into my room, and then afterwards the blacksmith's.
I think she would know that your room is the blacksmith's forge. Or do you mean your actual tavern room, your in room?
Oh wait, I have to share a room with you two.
Yeah. They're all sitting there popping popcorn like, "Hey, buddy, you dive in that beard." Yeah.
I mean, we got to go back there anyway. I say let's go back to the tavern.
So, before you do that, couple suggestions. You are right by the manor where you know that the red brands are holed up. You do know that the mayor's house is right by this bar, and you do have the option to pick up a quest with him for to take down some orc raiders, if you want. You also have a pouch with a piece of paper in it, and who knows what else because you haven't examined it at all.
All right, let's go outside first. Let's exit the tavern.
Let's get back to the tavern. I'll look at.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you head outside, you see a familiar face. It is Mr. Wester, the town mayor, and he's standing over the 4 dead Red Brand ruffians in the street where you left them, and he is fuming.
How did those get there?
That's what I want to ask you. What did you do?
How would we know? We just got a drink.
Yeah, we were in there.
I know you aren't drinking in there because they never serve anybody. I don't even think you noticed there wasn't even a barkeep in there. Secondly, I have a dozen witnesses that say you guys had a confrontation here with these 4. I need to know what's going on. Why are you in my town? And what are we going to do about this? These are my business partners. You are damaging Fandalin.
Do we want me to keep talking? Like I have an idea of what to say, but do we really want me to keep
I'm not gonna say anything. He's already
digging
racist
this
to me.
hole deeper?
I can just make him go deeper. I am not gonna say a word.
I mean, they kind of brought it on themselves. He spit at me, and he was mad because I had a better aim.
He shakes his head and he just kind of. I really wish you guys would just stay low, spend the night at the inn, and then get out of here at first light. I do not need you here.
All right. We heard that you. All right. Before we do that, Mr. Mayor, we heard that you might have some information on some orcs for us.
Are you referring to the orc raider camp that we need some help with? Is that what you're talking about?
You tell me.
So a day ago, we found an orc camp not too far from here. If you head back out on the Tribor Trail, it winds down a little ways, and then once it heads back south, there is a branch that heads east. A little ways up that eastern branch, there is an orc raider camp. We're not sure if they're going to attack us, and we don't want to take that chance.
If we go deal with those orc raiders, we'll all...
I'll happily offer you guys 10 gold pieces apiece.
Also, will you forgive all of our past actions here in town?
I don't think I will ever forgive those. But a start's a start.
I'll take it. We'll take the case. Do we, everybody agree that we should take it, or any objections?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Take it.
Yeah. Everyone's in agreement.
Okay. He writes down the details. He marks their location on your map, and then he says it's getting to be dark. You should probably head back to the Stone Bill, rest up, and then head out at first light. I wouldn't recommend going out there in the dark.
I agree. Yeah. Let's go back to the tavern, because there's a beautiful dwarf calling my name. I will have her. Sorry, babe. Dude, I am 7 feet tall. A dwarf is going to be able to climb all over this. So go back to the tavern. Maybe like, yeah, let's go back to the tavern.
Okay, so you head back to the tavern. As you enter, it's been a hot minute since you were last here, and the noise has started to die down. It's no longer cacophonous. It is actually much more manageable. The bard is playing much more somber tunes. People are starting to wind down, and they're kind of just getting more into their drinks and the conversation. As you look around, you do notice that Grista is far less stressed out. It is a whole lot easier for her to deal with the workload going on right now.
Right. I walk over to Grista, and she's at the bar, right?
Yes.
All right. I lean over on the bar. I'm like, hey, you come here often? Gets them every time.
Grista looks you up and down, and she kind of gets this look in her eye, like she knows what you're doing, but she's also a no-nonsense kind of dwarven gal. She places a hand on her long, luxurious beard, and she says, "You know I own this place, right?"
Oh.
So you're rich.
She laughs. Do you think anybody gets rich running an inn in a frontier town like Fandalen?
I guess not, but does that mean you can't have fun?
Fun is not what we sell here. What are you having?
Can I have a drink, please? I've never flirted before. We met in high school.
Clearly. Clearly. Candace, I am so sorry this is what you deal with. All right. She looks at you and she goes, "It's a silver apiece."
All right. So, all right, I'll take 4 drinks.
Be 4 silver.
Done.
She pours you 4 tankards of mead. She takes your 4 pieces of silver and places them in a pouch that she wears around her neck. She fishes through her beard to get to it.
All right. Can I flip her another silver piece?
Are you going to flip her another silver piece?
Yeah. Or wait, I grab it in my hands. I'm about to flip it to her, and I tell her, "Hey, if you can come have some fun with us later, or if you can come have fun with me later, there's more of this where it came from." And I flip her the piece.
Roll a d20.
Let's see where it lands.
God, please give me.
Oh no.
Can I lie, or you want the real answer?
I need the real answer.
3.
She picks your coin up and she throws it back at you as hard as she can. Now, clearly, it's a small coin. It's not exactly going to penetrate your skin or hurt you. But she looks you right in the eye and she points. She goes, "I am not a 2-bit whore, and you better watch your fucking mouth."
So more like 2 silver? Like no, okay.
You just need
I
to stop.
I take the coin, put it back in my pouch. I grab the drinks and I walk over to a table and I gesture for you guys like, "All right, come on." I'm just slouch down, sit down, and I'm just defeated.
Man.
This town sucks. Why didn't you teach me how to flirt? We drink our drinks in silence. We kind of just go over what we plan on doing about the orcs.
What?
What?
The paper I have.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Right. Well, the pouch, I guess. I pull out the pouch and I pull out the paper.
So, as you open the pouch, you notice that it is full of gold pieces. There's exactly 16 gold pieces inside the pouch. The paper, as you unfold it, you notice it has several dwarven markings on it. You're not quite sure how to read it or how to make heads or tails of it.
Wait, but I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And the
And you're right. I was on the other guy's character sheet. Sorry. All right. So
What does
as
it
you're
say?
looking it over, as you're looking it over, you notice it doesn't really say anything, but it is a series of characters, numbers, and letters. Your best guesstimate is that it is the key to opening some sort of mechanism.
Ooh.
gotta go open the chest.
Next time. It's already nighttime. Ooh.
I'm the only one who can see in the dark, guys.
Yeah.
And I don't read dwarves.
Yeah, you guys just.
All right. So the gold is on the table. There's 4 of us. I think we should split it evenly between the 4 of us. So that's what, 4 apiece.
You don't even know the gold is there unless he's told you.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I just pulled out the paper.
His face.
I can't see your face right now.
Yeah, you should be glad you can't. What are you gonna do?
I put the paper back in the pouch, and I put the pouch. Or sorry, I get the paper out of my pocket, put it in the pouch, and I put the entire pouch into my pocket, and then I say, "Okay, let's get to bed."
I drink my mead. I drink Liliana's since she passed me her mead, and I'm like, you know what? I'm ready for bed. And yeah,
Okay, is everybody going to bed?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
You know, I was gonna be so excited, like, oh, 4 gold. That's gonna impress the owner.
Keep in mind you have gold pieces.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I wanted to spend 4 that didn't really belong to me.
Oh my god.
I don't think women are impressed with you offering to pay them money to sleep with you.
I didn't say sleep with. I said come have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for women. It sounds like you want to.
If someone gave you 4 gold coins, or like me personally, if someone gave me 4 gold coins, like hey, come have some fun. Like, all right, deal.
You whore.
I'm 100% down. I am a cheap whore.
Yeah.
I know my price, and it's cheap.
You also got to keep in mind she is 4 feet tall,
Yeah.
a dwarf, and you are a Goliath.
Yeah,
7 feet.
7 feet tall, 280 pounds.
Yeah, you kind of look like a rough time.
Oh.